Welcome to our study of Colossians as we continue in chapter 3, verse 15. And let the peace of God rule in your hearts, to which you also were called in one body, and be thankful. So, peace, well, we'll start with let rule. uh, let rule is breveo, and it's in the command form. Really means to. So its original meaning comes from breveion, which was, let me go to that, had to do with Olympic Games, the awarding the victor the prize. Um, and there's some other things there, but essentially it was an umpire. It was the umpire to umpire in a game and declare a victor. And so in this context, it means to let something be an umpire, or let something determine or rule in this particular instance. Um, so, letting peace rule. Peace is irene. So, irene is. So we think of peace as sort of being this tranquil state. This, I'm at peace with something. You hear that term a lot. But really, its primary meaning is exemption from the rage of havoc and war. And so the tranquility is a result of not being in a state of war. Specifically, so in the peace of God, specifically who we're at peace with is God. And we were previously at war with him. We are reconciled through the cross to a state of peace. So reconciliation, it takes us from the state of war to a state of peace. So the tranquility is a result of us not being at war with God. And that is what should rule in our hearts. And heart is cardia, which is where we get the word cardio, or cardia, cardiac, for example. And it does mean heart, but just like we use heart today, it really is sort of the seat and center of human life, the seat of desires, feelings, affections, and passions, even the heart of the mind, so where you make your decisions from. So let being at peace with God control or direct your heart, or the way you make decisions, in other words. To which you were also called in one body. And called is kaleo, and we've seen this in various forms before. And it's a dinner invitation, or a invitation to a banquet. It's the same word that's used for us being called into sonship, and is really the dinner invitation is salvation. It's heaven. So we've been invited by the King to dine in heaven with him. In one body, so that's talking about the body of Christ. Samadhi or soma is his body. We've seen that before. And be thankful, be grateful. And so that's Eucharistio. And you is good, and charis, which is the root word here, is the word for grace. We've seen that before. It's an unmerited gift. So it's really talking about you being grateful for the grace that you have received, which is the calling to heaven. And so always keeping in mind when you, the way you treat other people and the way you make decisions, that God chose to save you. He invited you to the banquet in heaven, and he put you at peace with him. So that should be what guides your decisions and your interactions with other people. Always being thankful and mindful of that.